Okay, today we're going to be looking at the Geo 2 from Oceanic and how to change a battery. It is a user-friendly battery, so it's quite an easy process, but I'll take you through a step-by-step as to how to do this. So the Geo 2 is actually a wrist computer and a timepiece, and the battery is good for 1 year or longer in some cases, but the beauty with Oceanics, you do have the lifetime warranty, so every year on its birth date, plus or 30 minus days from its birth date, you can get a free battery set. If you feel comfortable and confident in changing your own battery, it's a very easy process. When you've purchased the watch, you would have been given a key, which is like this. You will also need a O-ring prod or a cocktail stick to help leverage out the O-ring. You need to be using genuine Oceanic battery and O-ring set system because the O-rings are set for that particular watch. It's handy to have an earbud or a cotton bud, and in there will be a little slither of silicone as well. So to actually take the battery pack and the back off is a key. Obviously that's what we need. And on the bottom of the watch you'll see there's a lock and unlock position. Now at the moment it's in the lock position, so that's telling me it's closed. So I need to put the key into the two holes in the recess of the back plate and turn it clockwise, which then allows the back plate to come off. Again, leverage it a little bit underneath the corner and it will pop off like so. The O-ring you'll find is on the back plate, which is why you're going to need the actual O-ring pick. Take the battery out. It slides out from under the actual plus minus recess unit. Put that to one side because you know that's the dead battery. Then leave that well alone. What we need to do now is the most vital important part of the actual battery change is to remove this O-ring and not to cause any damage to the recess of the back plate. So with the prick or the prod, you can actually get in there. Or if you're delicate enough, you can squeeze it and it'll come off. First thing I do is to get rid of this. I don't want it to be confused with the new one, so I bin that straight away. And we pick up the new one. Now the new one is dry, it's got very little lubricant on it, but the secret with all O-rings is to give it a smither, a very fine smither of silicone, so it gives it a bit of a bond. Literally, that is enough. In actual fact, that could be a little bit too much. So by allowing you to smither it around the actual O-ring, you just want a very slight slither of grease, nothing detrimental to the point where it's going to be globule and it's all messed up and you think, oh, the more grease I can put on there, the safer it's going to be. Wrong. It's more dangerous to have too much grease. So no globules, no hair, nothing. Get your back plate. Allow the O-ring to be fitted naturally rather than trying to stretch it and twist it. Just pull it square and let it sit naturally into the groove, like so. Make sure there's no hair trapped. Hold it up to the light and have a quick look. That's clean. Get your bud and just check the recess in here that there's no dirt or muck that's going to interfere with it. Make sure it's clean, there's no hair left in there. With the new battery, make sure it's clean, both sides. The plus side is up and it shows it in there as being plus. Slide that under the actual retainer and place it into position. As you've heard, the beeps just come on, which means the battery is now live and the watch is now actually working. So the back plate is just purely a waterproof back plate. There's no earthing to it, it's just purely a waterproof back plate. Remember what we said earlier on, we have a locator. So we've got like a teardrop here and a teardrop shape there. Line those two up. Like so. And push down firmly. With the key, I've lost my key. Oh, there we go. Allocate it in the two small slot rings and twist anti-clockwise. And when you twist it, you'll see it lines its teardrop up, like so. You are now ready to go. You shouldn't need to water test as long as the O-ring is clean, there's no excess grease on there, and the area that you've put back in where the O-ring sits is clean as well. Hence, user-friendly battery. guaranteed for 12 months. Again, as I said, it's on the lifetime warranty, so you get the free battery kit from Oceanic, and you can change the battery yourself if you're on holiday or you have a problem and you don't need to get it back to the shop. But if you don't feel inclined to do it yourself, feel free. All Oceanic dealers are more than happy to do and help you out for you. That is the Geo 2.